for me personally, it felt like I haven't played in so long, but it was only like a week and a half or so. But, I just wanted to kind of get caught up in the game-like situation. Me and Clev were deep pairings yesterday, and, we haven't had many reps together in practice or anything. So obviously, it took a little bit of time to kind of just get used to each other again. And as the game went on, I think we've gotten better.
Did you have that shot mentality going in? I think you had pushed about 8 pucks towards the net last night.
Yeah, I think that's kind of like the type that I bring. I want to try and create havoc in front of the net and trying to find lanes to shoot through the guys. And that's how I did last year, and there was some success in that. So I kind of want to bring that again on the 5-on-5 offense and trying to bring a lot of chaos and a lot of pucks at the net.
How surprised were you?
Did they tell you why you weren't going to dress the first 2 games of the year?
No, I mean, obviously, I wasn't really happy with my camp. It was a lot of ups and downs, and to be playing at an NHL level, you have to be consistent, and that's the biggest thing in this league is to just stay consistent and be ready to play. So, it was obviously unfortunate, and but at the same time, I just had to be ready when the time was up, and yesterday I felt better as the game went on, and I just want to keep improving.
Did Travis give you a message before last game about what he wanted you to deliver in Game 3?
No, not really. I think he's still trying to see what my game is. I was on the West Coast, so it was hard for him to watch any of my games. But for me personally, I just want to do the best I can to help the team win, and I think he's still learning about my game, and I still have more to bring to this team. So every day I just want to come into the rink and improve on my skills and improve on what I can do better and go from there.
How's it been for you just like getting yourself ingratiated into a new locker room? They didn't make too many changes. A lot of guys who played together. What's it been like for you just like embedding yourself on a new team?
At first it's my first time getting traded into a new team, so obviously I had to get adjusted to everything, new trainers, new coaches, new systems, everything. But luckily I knew some of the guys that were already on the team, so I think the adjustment was really easy, and I'm still adjusting to the game, the type of game that we play here, the system that they play here. So as I said before, I just want to keep improving on my game and to get better.
Where are the improvements you're trying to make in your game?
Just playing simple in the D zone. I'm not that big guy. I'm not a bigger guy than a lot of the guys. So for me, I just have to play smart in the defensive zone, move pucks to the forwards, tie sticks in front of the net. So that's the kind of thing that I have to bring every game and be consistent at that. And then obviously when there's time in the offensive zone, I just want to try and make plays and be a threat.
What's the difference between playing in LA in terms of just the system compared to here in Ottawa? Like, what's that difference, and how are you trying to adjust to it?
Yeah, I think Greener wants the D to jump up and be the fourth man up in our offensive zone. So that really helps with my game. I like to jump up. I like to move in the offensive zone, create chances. So on that side, I really like, but obviously in the defensive zone, I still have to learn the structure of, when to pinch, what to do when the D has the puck on top of at the blue line. But there's just some things that you can learn as the game goes on. So I'm just really looking forward to just playing my game, watch my clips, and just keep getting better.
You had that 4-on-4 shift with Shabby where you rang one off the post. Did you think that you had Chara's beat, and what was going through your mind there?
Yeah, I was pretty pissed off, to be honest with you. I should have scored that goal. If I scored that goal, the game might have been way different. We might have created that momentum and might have won that game. So, I was pretty disappointed in myself in not scoring, but obviously the chances are there, so I just want to keep getting that chances in the offensive zone, trying to make plays, and hopefully next time when I get that chance, I'm able to bury that and help the team.
In terms of getting caught up on all the new concepts, like how often are you watching clips on an iPad or talking with Nolan Baumgartner on Travis Stream to get
Yeah, no, Bomber has been great. You know, he always tells me if I have any questions to go up to him and talk about anything. And for me personally, I kind of want to. I like watching my own game, just to see what I could have done better, see what I did well. But obviously, you know, just I'm still trying to study the game and trying to study what I can do to be a better player in general. So, you know, obviously, you know, the coaches have been great, and you know, Greener has been great. He always gives points and what I have to learn and what I have to improve on. So, yeah, I just have to keep grinding and keep playing my game.
Even if you mentioned your camp was up and down, how surprised were you when you realized you weren't going to start those first 2 games in Tampa?
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, obviously, it's you don't want to be scratched at any time of the day, and you know, obviously, there's consequences all the time if you're not playing your game, and you know, Greener hasn't seen my best game when I was playing in training camp, so you know, on the coach's side of things, it makes sense to, you know, just scratch me, but at the same time, you know, I don't want to get caught up in that, and I just want to just go on the ice and practice and work on my game, get better, and when he calls me to play, I want to be there and I want to be ready for that opportunity.
Is showing Travis Green your best a motivating factor for you in this case?
Yeah, I mean, you know, at the end of the day, it's you're trying to help the team win. It's for the team to play my best game. Everyone has to do their job, and for me, I have to do my job. And my job is to just play my game like two-way player. And if I'm able to do that, and if everyone's able to do their job, I think we'll have a lot of success going down the road.
You good to go tomorrow, Drake?
Yeah, no, I feel really good, so excited to get back in tomorrow.
How much did maybe the extra couple days help you just prepare for getting back into game night?
For sure, no, I think I was just taking it day by day and kept feeling a lot better the last 2-3 days, and feel good enough to play, so yeah, I'm ready to go.
How strange was it in the home opener to hear your name called and you were on the bench, not skating on?
Yeah, first time in 7 years, so it was a little different, but I had goosebumps the whole time. The crowd was awesome, so no, I'm just excited to get back out there and play now and not be on the other side of it.
What's your evaluation of the 3 games with the team?
Yeah, I mean, it's still early. It's tough to evaluate when you're not there in the grind with the guys, but I don't know. I think the guys are playing good, and I'm excited to get back and help them out and try to win some games.
Big match coming up here as well for some road at home. Just maybe how you value the importance of these next 2 games.
Yeah, no, it's huge. Obviously, we're facing a team who hasn't won yet this year in Buffalo, so we know we're going to get their best tomorrow night, and you know, we're looking to bounce back after last night, so and then right back at it again Thursday. So no, huge games, and I'm excited.
Have you been in touch with Josh since his injury?
I have, yeah. I think we're gonna grab dinner tonight, so get to chat with him. But yeah, I feel terrible for him. He's one of the best guys. Works so hard and just getting unlucky. But I hope it changes for him here soon and can play a long time.
How unfortunate is it that you won't be able to just suit up even against him for the first time, you know, when you're playing Buffalo?
Yeah, I mean, it'll be weird when the day comes after playing with him for 6 years. So I'm just excited to see him tonight, see how he's doing, and yeah, grab some dinner.
Just curious to ask about. I came across some pictures with your sister in the World Cup a few weeks ago. Just
Yeah.
What was that moment like for you, and how much did that influence maybe your mindset heading to the season? Maybe trying to do the same thing. Basically?
Yeah, no, it was awesome. I got to be there the night they won, see them celebrate with it, and then for her to bring the cup back to our hometown, it was really special. She had it for 3-4 days, and I think the whole weekend I was more jealous than anything. Hopefully one day I could do the same.
You could touch this one, like no problem.
Yeah, I had a drink or two out of it for sure. Yeah.
Also, your buddy's now with Dylan Cousins. How do you think he's feeling going into his former stomping grounds as well?
Oh, I think he's excited. I mean, he's been through it one time, so I don't think this time will be as hyped up, but I'm sure it'll still be weird for him. But I think he wants to just get a win more than anything, and same with us. So I think he's more excited than anything.
Also, just going to Brady Kachuk, I know we don't know his status, but what was your reaction when you saw him getting cross-checked into the boards yesterday?
Yeah, no, it was an awkward fall. And then he was right back out there, so I didn't think too much of it. And then obviously when he wasn't playing, those important minutes at the end of the game trying to tie it up, I figured something was up. So, yeah, just waiting to hear and hoping he's going to be okay. But, yeah, we'll see what happens.
Last year, I know you guys dealt with a couple of games without him. What did you learn about your lineup and what you need to bring when he's not in it?
Yeah, I think just he's a big voice in this room, and he leads by example too. So we have a lot of older guys and guys who've been around who can step in and help out. But at the end of the day, you can't replace a player like that. But all you can do, every one of us just play a little better and try to take over for what we're missing from him as much as we can.
Yeah. I think just in terms of mistake, I was just our brand of hockey is an aggressive brand, and I was trying to play aggressive, and I made a mistake, and that cost a goal, and it was a loud mistake, but I thought outside of that mistake, the game was pretty. I was trending towards a better game, one of the better games, but got another opportunity in Buffalo to string together a game and hopefully build from that point on.
Is there much of an adjustment for you to put into your game? Like, is there things that feel different than you used to, or? No,
I don't think. I mean, last year I was dealing with a lot of injury. Like, there was a point even before training camp, I'm already kind of like better than I was in the second half of the year. So in my mind, I'm like, well, if I was playing hockey last year and I'm already feeling better than I was at that point, like, I'm hopeful that I can, hit the ground running. And like I said, the physical, like my body feels good. It feels strong and stable, and so that's good. But it's more than there's more to hockey than just your body feeling good. So you gotta make sure you go out there and play at the standard you need to play at.
Just to dig a little deeper on that, the first 3 games of the season, like, has the body been feeling great? Like, how would you put it into a percentage?
Yeah, no. Overall, my hip has felt good. We've had, the start of the year was some tough games. Like, Florida's a tough game, and so you come out and you're like, oh man, like, hopefully not every game feels like that. Like, it's a hard fight. Like, we're both teams trying to play the same brand of hockey, like hard, fast, like really hard forechecks. And when one team kind of gets some momentum, it gets exhausting for the other team. And I could tell we got a little bit on our heels, and I definitely felt that way. But I was telling him. I'm trying to the standard of play that I'm at right now is probably not where it needs to be, obviously, and it just kind of starts with shift by shift, kind of building equity in the game, and as you continue to do that, you start to gain a little confidence. Right now, I don't think I have a ton of confidence in the game, just because I'm trying to do that building block mentality, and like I said, last game was pretty good until the end of the game when that one costly mistake. Cost you a goal and maybe a point. So hopefully kind of take the good things from last game and go into the next game and continue to try to build that up until you start playing more and more confident.
What does maybe like the part of your game where you feel like you're at your A game, like what does that look like for you?
It's spending very little time in the D zone, breaking the puck out and getting it into the forward's hands. Obviously, we got a lot of skill at forward, and they know how to put the puck in the net. I know last game, we didn't have any pucks in the net, but I think we had the opportunities, and I think if we continue to break the puck out well, like I said, that's one of the big parts of my game that I think helps us. And then playing aggressive, just both sides getting the puck out quick and preventing them from getting in the zone with possession, just playing an aggressive brand of hockey is kind of where I find a lot of value in myself, and it's something I'm still hoping to build towards.
How do you feel you're maybe adjusting to the PK as well? Like, the first couple games didn't go so well. Like, what did you see that changed yesterday?
Yeah, I think it was just everyone kind of on the same page, but also being aggressive. I think there's times in our PK where, we're passive and we get in the structure, but there's also kind of the two sides is we sometimes get stuck in that passive mode too often. and don't play aggressive enough. So we had a team kind of a PK meeting and made sure that being aggressive is a mindset of ours, and I think you saw last game, and it made us a lot successful. So hopefully that's another thing we can build off of, and that can give our team momentum in games.
That meeting was between games 2 and 3?
Yeah.
How helpful has Thomas been in this whole process for you? Just
Sorry.
your partner, Thomas.
Yeah.
How helpful has he been in this whole
Yeah,
process?
extremely helpful. But my focus is to make him, like a better player. I don't want him to have to worry about getting me up to speed. I'm supposed to be out there. He's one of our best D-men. I'm trying to get him and his confidence as high as possible and get the puck in his hands as much as possible. And I think that's going to help make our team successful. So, but yeah, that's why we've worked together well in the past. Is we have the same mindsets. We're always helping each other, always talking, moving the puck quick. But yeah, my focus is to make sure he's playing at his best, and that's getting the defensively, playing strong defensively, but getting the puck in his hands as much as possible because he knows what to do with it.
Any update on the captain, Coach?
Yeah, he's going to be out for a significant amount of time. Know a little more in the next 24 hours.
What's
Right hand,
significant?
right wrist area.
He'll be out. Again, it'll be 4 weeks, 4 plus. We don't know exactly, so could be a little more than that. But he'll recover and he'll be back.
And that's the right hand that he was favoring yesterday.
Yeah.
Sounds like you're getting Batherson back. No,
Yeah,
I mean, is
I'm
it,
waiting to get final clearance, but it sounds like there's a good chance he'll play tomorrow, so that'll definitely be a welcome addition for sure.
What's your reaction just to the news about Brady?
Yeah, it's unfortunate. You never want to lose a player. You never want to lose a player of his stature, but that's part of the game. So we're not going to sit and dwell on it. And much like anyone else that gets hurt, you move on, and you move on quickly. And Brady will be around our team and be the captain that he is, but won't be playing.
Travis, just one last thing on, is that something that will require surgery, or is that
That's what they're. I'll know more in the next bit. Yeah.
Because after the cross-check, he left the bench for a little bit, came back, played. Did he re-aggravate it at all by
No.
coming back to play?
No.
Travis, maybe one positive out of the first 3 games is that the team's leading the league in face-off percentage. I know that was a strength last year too. I'm just wondering if there was an emphasis placed on that at all, or what's gone right.
There's always an emphasis put on face-offs. It's a skill set that isn't talked a lot about, but if you look at our centermen, we've got a lot of guys that are strong down the middle. It's a luxury that we have, and guys that can, even guys on the wing that can go in and take face-offs and are strong too. Rids and G are both good in the face-off circle as well.
How much does having Claude and also Lars Eller now help, Stützle, Pinto?
Yeah, I mean, even our young centermen are improving year by year. Timmy and Pintz are going to get better as the longer you're in the league.
Travis, what'd you like about Jordan Spence's game that warranted the ice time that you gave him yesterday?
I thought he played well, moved the puck well. Had created some offense, but I thought it was a good first game.
Get better as the game went on. Sorry, Bruce.
No, you go.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
He and Clevin kind of complement each other in some way, do you think?
Yeah, I think you could say that. I mean, Clev's a big guy. One guy's not as big. That's an easy thing to say. But yeah, I think they could.
I'm sorry to go back to the Brady thing, but have you had a chance to how is he doing? Because he's a guy who obviously gives his heart and soul.
I mean, I don't want to make this more than it is. It's guys get injured, and that's part of it. And not to sound cold, but that's the sport we play in, and guys are going to get hurt, and no one wants that. No one wants to see players get hurt, but we're not also going to sit here and dwell on it for any more time than we normally would. He's a big part of our team. Everyone knows that, but it is what it is, and it's next man up, and we still have expectations.
Last year, when he missed a significant amount of time, what kind of an opportunity did that provide for other players to step up and you to evaluate, other guys on the top line?
Yeah, it is. Anytime someone gets hurt, it's an opportunity for someone else. And we'll see what lines we go with tomorrow. We're still kind of working on that as we came to the rink this morning to find out. But definitely someone else will get, some more minutes.
We talked to Nick Jensen just earlier, and he talked about how he's still trying to, get his game back to the desired level. How do you feel about the way he's been playing so far this season? And
I think he's been fairly good. I think a little rusty still, which is to be expected. He's going to probably improve as his games go on, but he's been fine.
We've talked a lot about Jordan Spence's regular season debut with the Sens, but what did you like of Ollie Lexell on the fourth line?
He didn't play a lot. I thought he gave us some decent minutes. If he plays tomorrow, I'd expect his game to just improve as he gets in the lineup more.
What's the balance as a coach when you have your starting Allmark and the same line and trying to get them both in the lineup at different points?
It's a balance for sure. I'm sure you'll see him sooner than later.
How much internal competition is there on defense right now?
Fair amount. More so on our right side than our left side.
Is that something you like to see as a coach?
Oh, I think every coach wants to have, as many players as possible that can be good players in the NHL. That's a nice bonus to have.
Can I just ask you what you thought your overall game yesterday? It wasn't a 4-1 game.
Well, it was. They got 2 empty net goals.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
I thought we were better yesterday than we were in Florida. Still, I think there's some areas that we can be better in. I thought our penalty kill was a lot better last night. But there's some details and some execution within our game that I think needs to improve for sure.
How would you evaluate the work Jordan Spence is doing to get himself up to speed with your concepts and the style of play that you guys have?
Yeah, he's working hard. Is that what you're asking?
Yeah, well, just like in terms of, I'm sure he's asking a ton of questions about what you guys are, the playing style that you guys have that's obviously different than what he was used to in LA. He's trying to catch up on that.
Yeah, we're not rewriting the book here either, but it's going to be different. He's only played in one team, and I think he's been here long enough now that should be pretty well up to speed with how we play. But he's very keen. He wants to learn. I think every one of our players is very coachable, and he's trying to learn as fast as he can. I think he's grasping it, or looked like it last night. I don't think it was glaring that he wasn't before. So I thought we saw a better game out of him last night than we did in exhibition.
How much do you think just his game style maybe helps the way you play?
Sorry?
How much do you think his game style helps the way you play? You mentioned that you'd like to have the fourth defenseman, or the defenseman come up. He's an offensive guy. How much does that kind of work?
Well, we're trying to create more offense this year, and I think scoring from the back end definitely helps your team improve. And being part of the rush is a part of creating more offense, and not just him. I think a lot of our D can bring that to their game as well.
How do you feel about just your offense and creating chances at 5-on-5 so far? I know it's a couple of games, but
it's been okay. Yeah, I haven't totally checked the stats on it as far as the analytics, but I know we created last night, I believe, close to 2 5-on-5, and there wasn't a lot of 5-on-5 play. So yeah, it's been a little better.
Is Linus okay? We saw him work out without his goalie gear on the ice today.
Sorry?
Linus was on the ice. He wasn't wearing his goalie gear. We're just wondering if he was good.
He's good. Yeah, as far as I know. What do you mean he was working out on the ice?
No pads or skates, whatever. Yeah, that's fair.
Good eye. Yeah.
I figured it was a silly question. I just wanted.
It's all right. I'm used to it.
I know you don't need for me. Any thoughts on who's starting tomorrow?
Yeah, lots.
Who's starting tomorrow?
Come to the game, find out.
No.
All right, guys. Yeah. See you guys.